Everybody, this is at Think Cutie. We are a husband and wife team that creates 3D miniatures and polymer clay, and we are headed to Anime Wonder at the Minnesota State Fairgrounds. All right, the husband has to remind me, but we are off for setup day or day 0.
Anime Wonder.
Yeah, and this is the first show, so we've done a lot of first shows this year, and so profit margins, we have no idea what it'll be. It's a 2-day event, so hopefully we can at least make it over kind of our goal for at least like 1 day.
It's at our state fairgrounds, so it should be a lot of fun.
And then we're going to be there again the following month in October because we got into FallCon, you guys. So we will be there now that the FallCon is back at the Minnesota State Fair grandstand. So we're off for setup day. Education building to the right that says education right on it, and it looks like we can pull right up here towards the doors here. Here we are. We're going in to try to find out where the rows are according to the map and pick up our registration information, which actually looks like it's maybe right here. Okay, so we did double booth, and it's huge, so maybe this is something we do need to move into since we have so much stuff. But yeah, we're gonna try to figure out how we want to do things, and we did get 2 tables because we got 2 spaces and the chairs, so that's what it's looking like for our space. And the nice thing is we are on the exhibitor side, but there is the entrance. All right, I had to go repark the car after we unloaded, but there in the distance, you can actually see right there, that's the education building that we are in, and we will park here tomorrow. All right, as I'm walking back in, I have to say that being able to park so far in and having a short distance to get inside to our table has been one of the nicer setups, and the fact that it's such like wide open space. And not fighting for a tiny opening in a garage at a dock is really nice. Can hear the noise of all of us coming in. There's going to be claw machines. Other people are set up. Artist Alley is actually going to be over on that side. So we're across from them, and I think maybe the celebrities might be there. I don't know, for signings. But there we are. The husband's already getting started setting up for us. There he goes. He's got tables up, and then there's all of our stuff. But yeah, it's pretty nice just because we have this view right here. Hopefully this doesn't, we don't get caught up in the flow of traffic because we're the first ones. So I hope we get lots of traffic this way. Husband has his shoes off. There we are. The nice thing is they had little table skirts, so we didn't need to use all of ours on there, but for the 2 long tables, we're actually using 2 of the tables that they provided on each side. We're trying a brand new layout again, and he's just getting our neon sign up. All right, the little tiny acrylic stands are up. We've got 1 spinny. We're probably gonna bring more because we have a lot of extra table space for display, which is really great since we've kind of expanded. So just gotta get things up onto the shelves, and we got hair time because it is downpouring outside. You can actually hear it on the roof, and we're not having to bring things in the rain. Can really hear it. It looks like a really huge downpour out there as we're getting ready to set up, so I don't think hopefully anybody who wants to come in or bring their things in and unload. I mean, look at that. It's a torrential downpour. Like somebody's just emptying out a bucket. And it's pretty heavy. They said rain, but not like this. Hopefully we'll be done here in just a second. There's things that we still have to bring and maybe some stands or something to raise up some of the items. But it looks like we got the pricing up, and we're missing a whole bunch of like minis and keychains that we didn't bring. All right. Oh, I turned my phone on so I don't know what time it is. But we got here at about maybe 2:45. It is now 5:17, but we are all done and covered up and ready to go. All right. This is totally somebody else's thing, but I just have to left. They have a humongous cat kind of stuffed in between, so they must be really packed. But we're all done, we're leaving, and we're way over there. We are done, and just in time, it started to rain again. All right, we're both a little wet. I've got the wagon back in the car. We're ready to go. Hopefully you can see this. The badges are so cute. Look at that. But there they are. We're ready for tomorrow, and they said we could come early as long as it's after 6 o'clock, which that's way too early for us. So since we're all kind of set up, we have a few more items to bring. So we'll probably just come maybe an hour early, but it starts at 10 tomorrow. All right, day 0 is done. We'll see if the light lasts while we're getting ready, but we're off for day number 1. I guess it's not going to at Anime Wonder. So this is a first time event. It's Saturday and Sunday. We have no idea how we're going to do because it's the first time they put this one on. And we'll see. It downpoured, like major downpoured yesterday afternoon. And then I think it's not supposed to do anything until like later in the night. So hopefully today's clear. There's several events going on around the Twin Cities, so I don't know if that's going to affect things. But it seems like they have lots of events and even art events in different cities. So we'll see. Hopefully that's not the crowd that would go to this. But yeah. Well, the nice thing is that it's not really hot, which is good because we're in a building, I think, that doesn't have AC. So, all right, we're off. Day number 1 of Anime Wonder. All right, here we are. Day number 1, we're walking in. It looks like they got the stage up. Ooh, hopefully that doesn't mean music because that's too loud. But there's the claw machines. Good morning. We did talk to the group right here that has little Cats of Japan. There may be another 3D person right there. Looks like they have different items. The people in the end here next to us aren't here yet, so looks like most of us are ready. And there's the little photo booth thing and the stage. Here we are. My husband's setting up the rest of his little minis because he has to do the mini station. And then I have to take down a lot of things to get ready. But here's the back. And yeah, we'll just get... All right, so it is 10:04. I don't know if there's a few people in here kind of making their way around, but we're not even near done. We still have stuff that we're putting up. Yes, we have a lot of 3D items, so yeah, we're still running around scrambling trying to get everything up. Okay, just going back in. There is a line this morning. Hopefully this is a good sign. Everybody's out and the weather is still okay. Not too hot. There's the cat claw, Nico claw machines. I'm in the exhibitors area. So I think we've seen a couple of people at different events. There's the ones that had the giant cat stuffed in their car. Lots of different things to look at. Just kind of going around our thing. There's a slime bar back here. Apparel. Looks like some dealers right behind us. The stage and artist alley is across the way, but we're too big to fit in there. And here we are back at our booth and by the entrance. Thought I'd head over quick just so you can actually see the rows of Artist Alley and what this layout looks like. Now, so this is at the State Fairgrounds in the Education Building. And I'm just going to briefly go long distance down the aisle so you can see. There's some tables. It looks like we still have some no-shows, and then there are some there. As you can see, they still have the banners from the State Fair up, so just kind of go down quick down the middle of the row. Just doing a quick run through. There's a few people in here. There's still people that were going through the line outside. Just trying to see. Hello. If we know any of the groups here. And then looks like this is maybe the celebrity area. We kind of got like a slower start. So we have voice actors, artists, over this way. And then there's this. We did see some other people we do know here. Then we're back at the entrance again, and there's still people coming in from the ticket line. So not everybody's here, and I'm seeing some really cute cosplay already. All right, thank you. All right, I'm just gonna have to ignore the lighting and get used to this. So we're just kind of doing the first half-hour check-in. And people are still kind of coming in from the ticket line that is outside. The only thing is, like, I wish they kind of had like a big banner outside to let other people know that there's an event going on in here. But hopefully people are trickling in and people are just kind of looking and checking out the event because this is a new one. So hopefully we get a lot more people. All right. All right, so the main part of the floor, it's still looking kind of empty, but it is getting louder, so I think people are just kind of browsing around and looking at first. So
Hours in, and we've just sold one of the sushi chess sets here, and he was a really nice gentleman, and so we've got several of them here ready this weekend, so we'll see how things go. And this chess set is nice because it's got the little hand rolls there for the queen and king, and then the chessboard rolls up into a mat. So they got the whole bento box there for carrying and transportation. So glad that I brought a few this time.
Awesome. Okay. So, welcome. We are so happy to have you here today. Very shortly, we are going to have a live performance. So if you're in the back and you're not near the stage and you'd like to see a beautiful performance, please come on down. We have the Sansei, Yonsei, Kai Japanese dance group that will be performing for you very shortly. Look how cute this is. We have someone that needs a partner. We have two people that need a partner. We have 3 people on the crowd.
thankfully they didn't play the music too loud, and it was really nice to actually be able to see the performance because normally we're in the back where the artists are and we can't see. Well, this was a 2-day event, and we did have some peak hours, and they seemed to fall right around lunchtime, so 1, 2 p.m. And then it was really neat to see everything happening in the middle since we were on the exhibitor side, but we were near the entrance. I think that may have helped us with our numbers, and just seeing everybody having fun, doing the 360, YouTube video or social media creation, and it was nice, like big open space whenever they had the events going on, like the teaching the traditional Japanese dancing. There were more people, and then more people would come into our booth area, whereas I think if we would have been on the back side, it may have been slower as far as traffic, so that did help us on Saturday. And I should say that our 10 by 20 space, which is the first time we've done a space that large, was between 4 and 450. So we're trying to get over that the first day. All right, just checking in. It is about 12:30. We've had like one large piece going, a bunch of other smaller ones. They just had that dancing activity. So it's been kind of slow as far as like sales this morning. But again, there are lots of people just kind of walking around, and lots of people browsing and making decisions. But I did kind of walk through quickly to some of the other things, and it seems a little bit slower in some areas, but hopefully things pick up as we get later into the day. There's kind of a line over there. There's still people lining up for the voice actors. And just kind of going back through at 12:30, the artist alley area where we have seen some of them before. I think, oh, she's right there. So she was actually, a couple weekends ago, Caitlin was at the K-pop mini-con with us. And so there's probably a few other people that we've seen at other events. But again, it's a little bit quieter. The aisles are pretty big and wide. They did open the door, so there's maybe a little more airflow, but there's no air conditioning, or I don't know if there's heat in here, but yeah, you can see there's people still walking around and browsing and making decisions, so hopefully it goes well. You know, I just did a walkthrough over here so that you guys could see the big giant plushes that they have over here, and I realized I didn't have the record button pushed. But there are the claw machines, as I was saying. They have different bow buttons, turkey legs, and little cats and things inside. And then there's all the blind boxes. But there are machines. Even have like a little golf game on there. There's radio over here, and there's more items down in the corner. Just trying to do a quick walkthrough to stretch my legs, as I did not sleep very many hours, so that I'm staying awake to make it outside. And there's actually still a little line of people coming in. There's lots of cosplaying going on. And then there's, I think, another pet event going on up at the 4-H club. We have the egg roll queen. We've had them several times, and then I'm checking out the menu up here because I did see like shrimp up here. All right, got a water, and then I got the deep fried butterfly shrimps. Gonna give it a try.
Attack on Titan. Do we have any Attack on Titan fans? Demon Slayer fans? Oh.
Jeopardy has.
I'm so sorry.
They're doing trivia.
I don't think that's the answer. I'm double checking though. I'm not.
Really kills the anxiety, you know?
I think they may be
Really
doing
kills that
some.
stage fright when you have people in the crowd that are cheering you on. So even if you're not seeing it enter, you just want to come
So I don't know
and
if
show
they're going to
some
be
love
doing
and support
dancing
to
or
the
just
contestants.
showing their
Please meet me here
costumes,
at
their
the stage at
costumes.
3 p.m.
We shall see in a couple minutes. All right, there was some more dance classes going on before the cosplay contest began.
You're going to walk to the very center. You're going to hit a pose. Maybe 2 poses. 3, if you're feeling real crazy. And you can hit a pose. The Vocaloid. Masume.
You have to sign up for some time.
Till convenience stage. Let's get a wind pose right in the center here. This is your sign to play Fatal Fury, or King of Fighters, or City of the Wolves. Any of them. Perfect. And you want to stand right here, and then we will go into second place.
All right, second place. This cosplayer, again, had fantastic stage presence up here, hit some incredible poses, like truly incredible. And the attention to detail on this cosplay throughout the makeup and like the choosing the parts of the cosplay. This one goes to Ellie from Five Nights at Freddy's. Come on up here. Dead gorgeous.
Cosplay contest. Let's give it up for that. That was incredible. They're gonna have to lip sync for their life next. So, this just leaves first place, you guys. How are we feeling? Let's get some hype. Get some hype going from the crowd. All right. So we chose this person because not only did they come up on stage and just were so graceful, they were so poised, they embodied the character with such grace that I thought that this was the character standing right in front of me, truly.
This was also somewhat of an original design, and the amount of elements in this cosplay, there were modifications to the base outfit, there was an entire prop, and not only that, handling a prop on stage, it can be a challenge. So this first place award for the Anime Wonder Cosplay Contest goes to White Lily Cookie from Cookie Run Kingdom. Come on up here.
We're gonna get a group photo of our winners up here. I want another round of applause. This is my cosplay mom moment to go watch your step. Coming up on stage, be very careful. There are not guardrails. Careful up the stairs. Make sure that you're making room for everyone else. You can come up here. Perfect. Perfect. I just want to make sure we can see everybody. I'm going to step down here just to make sure that I can see every single person. I don't know how far this mic reaches. We're going to find out. All right. We have someone. I'm so sorry. I can't. Is on now. You can hear? Somebody give me a heads up if you can hear this. Okay. Sweet. Perfect. You can hear everybody. Welcome.
Hey guys, let's have a round of applause for Minnesota.
We should probably introduce ourselves. Yes, yes.
And I'm Michael Jack. I play the silly side of Toby and Obito.
I'm Honey Craig and I play Naruto.
And I'm Tom Gibbs and I play Sugar Mario 9.
Do you see your favorite character up here? Can you make some noise for your favorite character?
playing Conqueror in Naruto. I was like, talking to the director, I was like, hey, who's that girl in the background? She looks like Asuma. She's like, that's your daughter, you douchebag.
Well, it's not like they show it to us before we record, you know what I mean? So when we record, most of the time, it's the first time we're seeing what's happening. So, unless you read the manga, but nobody here does, I'll tell you that much.
Oh my goodness. So I do have a question to piggyback off of that. For Obito, how far along did you see it coming? Did you see that reveal? Did you know right away? Did they tell you that you were going to be a double-sided individual?
No, not only did I not, but first of all, because we record in real time, basically, we're not given full scripts ahead of time. So things are revealed to us as we're literally speaking them. Because that's the other thing is we don't even really have time to prepare our lines. We sort of learn the line as you say the line. So it all was revealed to me right in the moment of it happening. And really, because that change is not me, it is spoiler alert, is modern. To me, that was the end of my day. And until I found out later, I thought maybe the end of my job. And so possibly.
Yeah, it was so sweet. And
And
I guess
then he ate her.
Then he ate me.
I think I met that guy when I went to New Zealand. But Steve Bloom got a tattoo from that guy. Yeah, Steve Bloom who plays Orochimaru. And because I was like, you're gonna get, and they did it in the traditional way, you know, where they tap the stick. And Steve was like all for it, and I was like, not me, thank you very much. But I got a little Maui hook at the, you know, even though that's fine, but it's also that culture too.
What are each of your guys' favorite lines from the game you play?
Believe it!
What a drag.
Believe it!
Our favorite lines from other characters?
The power of youth!
I just cut that dude's head off. Why isn't he dead? Okay, maybe I improvise that one.
I like, you said I'll never let my comrades die. Those were your words. Now, look around you. Try to say them again. I said try to say those words again!
Yes, sir. You are a good actor. I kind of like follow your ninja way, because it can be applied to anything. I didn't do it in the book. Follow your ninja way. Do you know how many times he says his name in the show? Like 1 million times. And like, that's the thing in the show. Once you notice it, you'll never stop noticing it. Like, we'll be in a conversation, I'll be with Shikamaru, I'll be like, hey Shikamaru, what are you doing? Oh, what are you eating for lunch, Shikamaru?
Ramen.
What kind of ramen, Shikamaru? Like, we know he's talking to Shikamaru. But that's a little thing that we had to kind of try and...
confusing me with Joe. Not a whisper of wind, nothing, right? But in the Disney version, the same scene, and then you hear, oh, medic! Can I get a medic over here? I need help! You know, and then we do different voices. My beautiful face! So it would be like...
Okay, everybody. It was kind of a slow day. I don't even know if some of the other things are open. There are people up in the 4-H building. I guess there is a dog show that was going on, and they're there again tomorrow. I did talk to a couple of them. But I actually was lacking in sleep, so I just kind of went and rested for a little while. But I was looking at our sales, and I think it's been like an hour and there was nothing. So I didn't miss much. Alright, after some slow hours, I kind of came back in just in time for the Starfait Idol Group to perform, and they're just getting all set up to the music with DJ Dox. Well, this is my first group of cosplayers to actually see dance and perform together. They did pretty well, and I was actually surprised because I thought it was just going to be maybe like one dance, but no. They continue to perform, and if I'm doing a voiceover while they're dancing, it's because of YouTube and the wonderful copyright. So they were all dressed up in their cosplay outfits. I did go over and talk to their table for a little bit and ask some questions because I didn't really know if they were the same group that was at Big Minneapolis Anime, which was another like cafe maid group, but this one actually does different performances at different events, and they happen to be here. And that is the one good thing about Anime Wonder for being a first year. Yes, traffic and sales were very slow compared to what we normally do, but they at least had voice actors, they had different entertainment and different cultural things going on that were actually making it more interesting throughout the event. Again, not only having the 10 by 20 space was really good for us, but the fact that we were actually close to the stage, sometimes it can be too loud, was actually a benefit because for once we continued to enjoy all of the entertainment and different panels, different things that they had going on, and just kind of enjoying what we normally don't get to see because we're kind of packed away in other rows most of the time. And I think for Anime Wonder, if we were to return again, I think this is something where we would maybe request kind of the same spot if possible, or just kind of near the entrance and in the open aisles, but we have no idea if they're going to return or not. Well, it is 6 o'clock, and I believe that is the end of day 1. Here we are. We're going to be packing up. We have a few larger items. We did put some of the little small pieces away already. But we'll be back for day number 2 tomorrow. Right, that is the end of day 1 officially. They had a quick panel. We had some group up there, and that is now done. It went a little bit over the 6 p.m. time, but that's okay. And we'll be back here tomorrow, Sunday, for last day, day number 2. Here we go. All right, day 1 is done. This is a very new event, and I would say, talking with other people that were there were lots of activities, or at least like they had entertainment planned, plus some voice actors from Naruto. I don't know if I already said that, but as far as sales, we would say very slow.
Yeah,
we're
very
lucky.
slow.
We're
Very
lucky
few.
to have like just made our space back, and that's it. So none of the other really expenses or anything. So at least that part's done, because for a first time event, you never know how it's going to go. And each time I'm just like, well, lucky we made table back.
Yeah, fortunately some of our bigger pieces went. So
oh yeah, that
out.
was the exciting part, was seeing like larger pieces go. So we'll see what's up tomorrow for our last day for day number 2. All right. All right, try to keep the lights on for you guys this morning, but good morning. It is Sunday. It is day number 2, and we're headed again to Anime Wonder, and we'll see if today's any better. I mean, there were a good amount of people, but again, it wasn't a huge event. But the good things is they do have like lots of activities and entertainment. They have a couple different groups, voice actors from like Naruto. I think today there might be later in the day like a Dragon Ball Z event, and then they just have different meetups and things going on. So today I think we're probably going to see more Demon Slayer because there's a meetup for them. Of course, maybe Naruto. I don't know if the voice actors are returning today. We shall see. But yeah, I hope that we can maybe do a little bit better or the same as yesterday, but I don't know. I mean, this one is, in terms of our numbers, it's pretty slow. So yeah. I think they just need more time to grow, and I think there's also a lot of other activities and things that are going on this weekend, which they all decided on this weekend for some reason, and last weekend there was like nothing. So hopefully, maybe if they come back again, it's, you know, a different weekend or something.
Yeah, I think as the years go on, they do more marketing, it'll get better.
Yeah. All right. Okay, it's about half an hour before. You figured other people would actually be here, but nobody is here. I hear one other person. There's another person there, maybe 3 of us this morning early, because we want to be ready when doors are supposed to open. So here we are again, day number 2. Alright, the husband's just sorting, and he added another little stand for all of our mini-minis. We have that new stand in the upper corner where we can put messages, but we are all ready. It's a little bit after the time we were supposed to start. Last day, day 2. I think we're going around. We were here super early. I don't know, we thought it started at 10, but maybe it is later because it is Sunday. Gonna go around again quick before everybody gets here. There's the check-in booth. There's the table. We're still setting up some things. Nico Claw. They're setting up this morning. Of course, we always have the swords, the weapons, and other people are not here yet. And here we go, we just talked to them. Embroidery. And then we have some print artists. The other group is not here yet, so I think everybody's just kind of getting a later start. And hopefully they will be here soon. There's some manga on the other side. I might get some because I need some new ones. And there's Pop March, there's gamers, we go, got some resellers, buy, sell, trade, and I think we're all just waiting. Maybe we don't start until later today on Sunday, but I thought we were supposed to be here by 10. Is going to be our DJ for the day, and I think they're gonna have like a little bit maybe of a end rave at the end, but he's getting his equipment also. Alright, it is now 11 o'clock, and I guess we were an hour early, but as you can see there's some people by the door now, so maybe attendees are starting to come in today. The DJ was kind of testing things out earlier. Hopefully, I don't know how loud it'll be today. Hopefully it's not too loud. And then other people are still still getting set up. But yeah, hopefully there will be more people coming in today and actually doing purchasing. So from what we've heard from other places, other artists, and ourselves too, the numbers have been kind of lower yesterday as far as what we're used to getting. So we'll see. Hopefully today makes up for it.
Kicking things off here at 11:30 with a panel. I will be running a panel about budget cosplay tips and tricks. So if you're looking to get into cosplay, or if you're already into cosplay and want to save some money, you can come over and listen to me yap. So I will be here at 11:30, and then we'll jump into more programming after that. We'll put the tunes back on for you. I think the first question that I hear a lot of people ask is, where do I buy my cosplays? Where do I get my cosplays? Buy your own cosplays. If you just like being the character and it's not about the crafting to you, there are so many fun things to do. Stripes, it also has amazing summer backgrounds. Stitching is not how something is on the top. And that is how we create depth here, even though it's not very depthy, like
panel.
Obviously when you're adding SFX.
And it's a little noisier, as you can hear. There are some more people going through, and we've had at least a couple different sales every hour, so that's good. And you can see it's still not as many people, but they are walking through. Hopefully it'll continue to maybe pick up. And then we did buy a couple purchases from the Cats of Japan. So, and Again, there's still voice actors. They're doing signatures and things over here. We did talk to a bunch of Artist Alley artists today, so that's been fun. And then again, Naruto and different voice actors. Still doing signatures today. And then there's going to be more panels going on. Here's what it looks like. And then again, really cute displays for Artist Alley. And different artists there. We're going to see a lot of them too at Twin Cities Con again. Again, there's more voice actors and cast members that we usually see. There's Paul Castro. I think he might be doing a panel later today for Dragonballz. And then I'll take you down the back row. Hopefully everybody here will probably see them either FallCon or Twin Cities Con again. So it seems like we're always all together at different events. And then we're going down this way. Just kind of see it's not quite a peak time hour, so oh, I see another plush. Oh, I don't know if I should come look. Oh, and it's a cute corgi plush too. Look at that. There's cute plushes. Look at that little window. Really cute displays. Kind of come through Artist Alley to look and see how everybody has their artwork and everything all set up. Again, we know Caitlin from the K-pop Mini Connect. And then there's different artists here. We have some stickers, 3D. We shall see. I think so far almost everybody we talked to will be at the shows that we have coming up next. So, oh, plushes and crochet. That's so not cool. Look at how cute some of those are. Hi again. There we go. One of our fellow creators that we've been at. And look at those gorgeous illustrations. Alright. Here we are. And then there's the back row. So there's a panel going on. So it's a little bit quieter, but hopefully it will get busier. Alright, here we go. Getting Meglet T Art, the handle and Instagram, just in case you do want to take a look. But we've been at different events. We started out, I think we first met at St. Cloud event. So hopefully we'll continue to see each other at different events coming up. More fair food going on here. Had to stop and just get something quick, but it's really hot, so it's just cooling. And they have another like meetup going on here. Before I get back to our table, but it's kind of gone for a little while because I checked out the dog show. But here we are back. Hey everybody, just kind of doing a check-in. The time is 1:41, and I would say today is definitely slower as far as sales, and they've been smaller today. There are still panels and other things that are going on, but we are getting at least, you know, some sales every hour, but again, much slower than yesterday. Right. Somebody left their pin yesterday and has never come back to get it. So, we have one lost item.
For this character, I want to be in character at con and just celebrate this character. And that might look different because you're focused on this character and making it realistic or doing the
testing. Well, what's up, everyone? My name is Taylor Murphy, and I am the voice actress of Bulma Minnie in Dragonballz Daima.
Hi, everyone. Hello. Just want you.
Oh, I should know this. I'm a singer. Hey, that's better. Oh. My name is Stephanie Nadolny, and I'm the voice of OG Kid Goku, Kid Goku Gohan, and Goku Minnie from Dragonballz Daima.
What's up, everybody? My name is Paul Castro Jr. and I voice Vegeta Mini in Dragon Ball Daima. How are you guys doing today, huh? Awesome. All right, I think we lost my...
So my favorite scene in Daima, which is a really great question because there were so many fun ones, but maybe the transformation when they turn small, just because it was so cute watching.
And he's good again, right? Exactly. He wants to get back to his childish roots, and he was like literally killing bugs and eating them as well. Yeah, good, great question. Thank you.
Alright, we just had somebody buy something from us, and then she shared her pins that she made all by herself. So we really appreciate that. Thank you so much and sharing your artwork. So here's a really cool idea if you're an artist or creator, is using the 360 thing that you can see there, so you can create your own little quick videos. DJ Dox has started a rave. Alright, the ending rave on the last hour or half hour on Sunday. This is the point where it actually got really, really loud, and we were next to the stage, but there were so many people having lots of fun. It was just a lot of fun to watch them. But again, basically, there were no sales at this point, so we were just pretty much winding down and getting ready to tear down our our things. The rave, ooh, what's going on here, is still going on inside, but it's really loud. So I actually came out. I'm going to grab the car and see if I can get any close parking for loadout. But I would say that's pretty much we're done. We just need to pack up. And again, today, much slower than yesterday. It is Sunday, so there weren't as many people, but they still had activities and panels, and then it's ending with the rave. So overall, I would say that it was slow for everybody, and talking with other vendors, exhibitors, and artists. And I don't know if they'll do this again, if next year will be better, but I think overall the feeling was that there wasn't really enough traffic or sales going on. So will we do this again? I don't know. Usually the second year is better, but I think there's been a lot of cons, and there's tons of events going on at the same time when we get to fall time. So it's something we will have to really think about. But our next one coming up is going to be, again, back at the State Fairgrounds, and we're going to be at FallCon. So we hope to see you guys there. Bye. It's 5:18. We started breaking down my stuff, except for my earrings, which takes an extremely long time to finish or done, but he's quick and he's almost done. Well, that was it. We got lucky again. It started to downpour as soon as we were packed up and in the car, and you can see us going home from the State Fair. Here's a list of our upcoming events that we have going on. And again, you can always check out our website at thinkcutie.com. We'll continue to put our new fall items up there, and we will hopefully see you at one of our events. Bye, everybody.